Assalamualaikum and hello. For this assignment, we use coal for power generation in electrical system. I'm Muhammad Haikal bin Mohtar representing the group to present the task of each group member and the objective with actual site location. For the introduction and basic operation, Nurin Shakirah binti Azizi will explain. Muhammad Fitri Fakrullah bin Muhammad Ali will present the material equipment and the related diagram. And the last, Muhammad Zuhaimi bin Abdul Ghani will explain the conclusion and references.
Introduction. Coal power plant. A coal-fired power station, also known as coal power plant, is a thermal power station which burns coal to generate electricity. Coal is usually pulverized and then burned in a pulverized coal-fired boiler. The furnace heat converts boiler water to steam, which is then used to spin turbine that turns generator. Thus, chemical energy stored in coal is converted successively into thermal energy, mechanical energy, and finally electrical energy. Coal is the largest source of energy for generating electricity in the world, and it helps to increase quality of life and reduce poverty in those regions. However, it produces large quantity of different pollutants which reduce air quality and contributes to climate change. Here are the basic steps involved in the operation of a coal power plant. First, coal mining. Coal is delivered by rail or truck to the power plant site where it is stored in a coal yard. Next, fuel processing. The coal is then transported to a pulverizer and prepared for use by crushing the raw coal into a fine powder. After that, combustion. The coal is burned in a boiler to produce steam where combustion occurs and the coal provides heat to the power plant. Next, steam turbine. The steam is then directed to a turbine which generates electricity. The next operation is cooling. The steam is cooled and condensed back into water using a condenser and then returned to the boiler to be heated. After that, transformer. The electricity generated by the generator is sent to a transformer which steps up the voltage so it can be transmitted over high voltage power line. Last, electric power transmission. The bulk transfer of electrical energy from generating coal power plant to substation located near population centers.
Material requirements. So the first is coal. Coal is the main material to generate electricity in coal power plant. Secondly is water. Water is for cooling purpose in coal power plant. For example, river, lakes or reservoir. And the thirdly is chemical to treat the water in boiler. Example for chemical is limestone, ammonia or sulfuric acid. And the fourthly is turbine and generator. Function for turbine and generator is converting energy from coal to the electricity. And the fifth is boiler and heat exchanger. So the function is generate water to steam. And the lastly is pump. Pump to transfer water from coal to power plant. In related diagram, coal is burned at the furnace and the heat water in boiler turn to the steam. Furthermore, steam at high temperature provide the force to turn turbine blade. Next, the turbine also spin electromagnet inside copper coils in the generator and can produce the electricity. And lastly, the type of coal-fired power station or coal power plant related to the diagram is fossil fuel power station.
Okay, for example, actual site location is at Manjung Coal-Fired Power Plant. It is located in Perak, Malaysia. They make 2,100 megawatt coal-fired power project. The Manjung plant is top plant in the world. The project was developed by GE Power and is currently owned by TMB Jana Manjung Sandian Berhad with a stake of 100%. For the objective of building a coal power plant is coal-fired power plants, also known as coal-fired power station, are facilities that burn coal to make a steam in order to generate electricity. In an electrical system that uses coal as a fuel, burning coal produces steam that powers a turbine connected to generator to produce electricity. Even though coal-fired power generation is a major source of electricity for many countries, it is harmful environmental repercussions such as pollution and greenhouse gas emissions. Many countries are looking into the renewable energy source as a way to replace coal-fired generation with something more environmental friendly. However, coal-fired power generation is anticipated to continue playing a role in the energy mix of many nations for some time it's come, given it's still steady. Next, this is our reference for power generation in electrical system using coal for this assignment.